In the early days of this channel, I made many demos of free plugins, like little jams, little beats. Like this, I tested many free plugins. And now, over a year later, let's look back at these free plugins and see which ones I'm still using and which ones I can recommend to you. This is the first of those types of videos I made. Alright, so far we saw the bass in IK Multimedia's Sample Tank 4CS. I mean, it's good, but it's a crowded marketplace. Sample Tank bass. We also saw the free Jamstix drums. Those are actually pretty good. But since that demo, I have bought many packs of addictive drums, so I find myself going back to those never. I replaced Jamstix with paid plugins. Forefront R piano, pretty nice. Honestly, I don't have it installed at the moment, but it's definitely a candidate. But also, it's a pretty crowded marketplace, and I don't know if I actually would use it a lot. The Rumpelrausch organ. That's a difficult one, because I like the sound. I don't know if I'm ever going to download it again. I use Sampleson's free Collab B3 organ, or the organ in M Sound Factory. So I think... let's put it here. Next one. Monster drums. I think it's been replaced by paid plugins, same as Jamstix, but I still have it installed because I'm working on a song that actually uses this exact link kit. It actually also belongs here. There's only 2 free plugins in this video. We have Monster Drums and we have SynthmasterPlayer, which actually I have an upgraded version. I didn't buy it though, so let's put like an asterisk. They gave it away for free, I think. This is also one that's definitely a victim of a crowded marketplace. It's good, but if I need a synth, I have so many other options, so I rarely go back to Synthmaster. Next one. So we have Iota Mini and we have Drum 8. Both plugins that I don't have installed at the moment. Both plugins that I had fun with for a while. Where should we put these? Let's replace this na with meh. Let's put them there. But also, like, they're actually fine. They're actually fine. Also, they are kind of replaced with paid plugins. Yeah, that's good. Let's keep it like this. Monster Voxana? Yeah, that's a meh from me. I don't have this installed anymore. Next video. So we have the Sweet Case electric piano by Noise Ash. That's definitely a victim of overcrowded marketplace. It's good, but I don't have it installed anymore. There's so many good alternatives. Many of them are paid ones, though, I have to be honest. So I like the Studio One stock electric pianos. I like Sampleson's electric pianos. Pianotech has good Rhodes. Difficult. Sforzatron, Sforzando Mellotron. Do I have any alternatives for it? I don't have it installed. I think if I needed a Mellotron sound, I might download it again. Model E by Steinberg. It's an ancient synth. Crowded Marketplace, definitely. But also maybe it's a bit meh. Like, do you need it? I mean, I might download it at some point again, honestly, though. The Black No Snare. That's a meh plugin for me. Like, when would I ever need just a snare, honestly? Tome by Solcito Musica, the drum synth. That one's actually a cool one. I might download that one again at some point. We also used it in this 3 producers, 3 free plugins video. And I dare put it in better than paid plugins. Because even though there are probably better drum synths that are out there that are paid, there aren't that many, I feel. Like, among drum synths, this is pretty good. Alright, so this FP3200, that's a bit meh. But it's also as good as paid plugins, let's be real. But it's also a victim of an extremely overcrowded marketplace of synths and analog emulations. Then this Kia synth, that's a gimmick. I don't even know if it's still supported. Let's put it on the meh. This is like an amp simulation, the Flextron DC14 AXP. I remember liking it, but I have many alternatives. I have replaced it maybe with paid plugins, you could say. Native Instruments Guitar Rig. It's interesting enough for me to consider downloading it again. And it's definitely a victim of an overcrowded marketplace of amp sims. Like, who is going to be interested in this, I don't know, pretty old... Alright, so we have the Monastery Grand, which is a free piano by Melda Productions. It's a good one. It's not amazing. Check out my huge big piano comparison video to learn more about it. I have it installed. It has a vibe. It has a vibe. And if I want the Monastery Grand vibe, I'm going to go for the Monastery Grand piano. Next, we had some shakers that were from Gearbox for SynthmasterPlayer. SynthmasterPlayer, Sign Factory, it's really good value for being free. Honestly, at the moment, I don't have SynthmasterPlayer installed because I don't have that many plugins installed at the moment. But I will have to install SynthmasterPlayer at some point again. I also made this video about SynthmasterPlayer and we used some SynthmasterPlayer instruments in many of my other videos. I do think it's on par or better than some paid plugins. But yeah, let's be real. Shakers, I use Skaka for shakers, so it's also replaced with paid plugins. We also had the Labs drums. These are the Labs vintage drums, Spitfire Labs. Definitely pretty good. I don't like it as much as I like Sign Factory. It's very different. I probably should make a whole video on Spitfire Labs. I'm probably not going to install these drums again anytime soon though. So Spitfire drums, crowded marketplace. And replaced with paid plugins, of course, because I have like... Yeah, usually I use Addictive Drums. I use Clefgrant's One Shot. What else do I use for drums? On very, very, very rare occasions, I use Moto Drum. Dext! I love Dext. Dext I have installed. It's one of my god tier free synth plugins. If you like retro synth sounds and you like presets, look no further than Dext, especially FM, of course. I like FM sounds a lot. Foundations nylon guitar for Contact Player. I don't have it installed. The question is, what would I use if I needed a nice nylon plug? Probably Sign Factory. But honestly, this would do. Are nylon strings such a crowded marketplace? I don't think so. So it's not good but crowded marketplace. It's also not downloading again right now. It's also not really replaced with paid plugins. I might also use Sample Tank. Yeah, maybe it's crowded marketplace, but it's not out of the question that I might download this again. Funk Bass, Audiolatry. funk bass, which for me is a bit meh, but this was like an upright sound. The question is, what would I use for an upright bass sound? I actually have no idea. I would probably search through Contact, Stock Sounds, Sample Tank. But I doubt I would even remember that funk bass exists. I don't love this plugin. So for me, it's a bit meh. Then we had Helm, Matt Title's old synth, the guy that later on made Vital. It's good. I'm not going to download it again. It's definitely a crowded marketplace for synths. Yeah. Sine Whirly is a bit meh. We have Sine Rotary, the brass. That one's still my go-to. I used it in a song I released recently. I don't know if it's better per se than paid plugins, but at the moment these are still the best big band soundish brass I have. Then we had a mistake on my end, Zebra CM, which isn't free. You get it with Computer Music Magazine, but ZebraLED is free. I don't have ZebraLED installed because I have Zebra CM. Then we have Arido, which is actually the most goated synth plugin ever. I definitely have it installed. It has only banger presets. Prove me wrong. Go download Arido. Clef Grand Gyro. Amazing plugin. I don't have it installed at the moment, but if I need Gyro, I'm going to download it like immediately. It's better than paid plugins, and I need to download it again. Sample Tank drums, which are meh, let's be real. We have Wisp Air by Full Bucket, which is fine, overcrowded marketplace. And then we have Clef Grand Synth Sphere, which is also fine, but in an overcrowded marketplace. There was also the free D reverb in there, which is definitely good. And I don't know if I have it installed at the moment, but if I don't, I should. All right, the last one. First, we had a preset that plays guitar chords from the AAS player. It's actually, for being free, an amazing guitar that people don't talk about enough. But personally, I upgraded to the AAS Strum Session, which is like a dedicated guitar plugin that is pretty cheap. Addictive Drums, the demo kit, I upgraded that as well. I have like 9 Addictive Drum libraries. Martinix Keybase, I have it installed, but mainly because I just made a video about Martinix new Pianet, so I don't know if I would have installed it otherwise. Let's put it in the list anyways, because it does sound good. Then here we have 2 Martinic Legacy organs, the Model F and the Model V. I'm not 100% sure if they still want those to be around, because I don't think you can download them from the official Martinic website, but you can download them from like plugins for free. They're good. I don't have them installed at the moment, but I think I would consider downloading those again. And we have Panagement 2, which I end up using over and over again still. It's a good one. And there was also Valhalla Supermassive, which I also end up using again, and I have it installed. Lynx is a crazy synth. I don't love using it because it's a bit old and a bit clunky, but I like the sounds, so I'm really tempted to download it again. So let's put it in this column. Sample Science the Bells, a bit meh. I don't think I need those anymore. This is a unique synth, and it's so unique actually that I don't think it's a matter of crowded marketplace with this one. I think I should actually go download this one again. So let's put it in that column. I don't have it at the moment. Colab B3 is one of my go-to organs, especially if I want like a mellow, chill organ. I'm going to use Colab B3. If I want something a bit more aggressive, I'm probably going to use the Quilcom organ. But I have it installed. the video. I hope you learned something. Leave your questions in the comments. I'm going to answer probably all of them. I don't expect there to be too many. Subscribe to the channel if you liked the video. Yeah, if you want to know suggestions for paid or free plugins, anything, feel free to ask. You can support me through the links in the description. There's like affiliate links, or my music's there, or like just watch another video, subscribe, leave a like, everything helps. Bye guys.